Hey ladies and gents, welcome to my soapy kitchen. Today we're going to be making some soft fruit molds. So hold on and watch how it's done. It's super fun, it's super easy, and if you're not doing this yourself, you certainly can. So at the end of your caulking gun is a little pokey thing. All right, see that? You're going to want to puncture your 100% silicone, and I'm using a clear one, several times. Not just once, till it's actually, look at that, out. I'm just going to wipe that down. Next, we're going to load our gun. Till it starts to come out. All right. All right, so what I have in here is water. Just water and bare hands, because gloved hands, everything just sticks to it. So I'm going to add some Dawn Escape. It's just the brand I use. A bunch. Mix it in there. And then take all of this silicone and add it to here. I'm going to make a couple of big molds. I'm probably going to make 3 or 4 of these today. So today we're going to be doing blackberries. Now if you don't need all of this, don't use it all. Cap it off and then leave it for another project. So I'm just going to let that soak a little bit. Set this aside. Alright, so it's already started to get a little bit white. Did you see it went from clear to white? No, it's not sticking to me anymore. If I had gloves on, it would be sticking. Alright, I'm just going to work this. There's some kind of chemical process going on here. I've tried different kinds of surfactants, and this one works the best for me. Just regular old dish soap that you buy, the cheap stuff that you buy at the store. Any old Walmart, Piggly Wiggly, or whatever is your store. Tesco. Alright, now, you don't have to really work too fast, but this is the point where you're going to want to start molding with it. So I'm just going to leave it in the water and show you what we're going to mold. So here in Victoria, we have some really amazing blackberry farms. Now you can pick these wild, but you have to be able to get to the very top of the trees. Look at the size. They're bigger than my thumbs, guys. These are giant. So I wanted to create a mold of these giant berries. Alrighty, so let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to be storing my mold in this bag, so I thought I'd use it as my base for the bottom. So we want these to be fairly deep. So what we're going to do is we're going to make our mold, and we're not going to make it too thin. Alright. Now some of these berries are going to go right down, but most of them are going to be sideways, because it's that side that is so prominent. Now these have been frozen, so they're nice and hard. Okay, so that's what you have to do. And these are blackberries. These are not boysenberries. Anything else. Now you have to be careful, because that edge is quite important. So if that's too thin, it'll just roll out. And if you push down too hard, you'll just push right through. So we'll do a couple like that. But most of these are going to be side berries. So we're going to get the side view, the giganticusness of the berry, basically. The enormous factor in there, I'm hoping. And enough to do a bar of soap. These might end up being a little too big, who knows. So once I've got them all in there, I'm just going to adjust it so that they're nice and tight to my forms, and then I'm going to build them up Go down as far as it's able. So we want them to have that natural berry shape, but we don't want to squash them because this is a soft fruit. It's not a stone fruit, it is definitely a soft fruit. And I don't know what that one's going to be like. I have lots of raspberry molds though, but these giant blackberries, oh my goodness, they are absolutely to die for. And those last three, oh, I'm going to be eating them. Let me tell you. So I can hook a few in here, a few more in. Let's just get us, here's a small one. Now, can you eat these berries after you used them for mold? Of course not. Don't even do that. Don't be silly. I don't want to push them down too far or I'll end up with holes on the bottom. And you can peek. Nope, that's okay. This is a clear. I can just look underneath and see. Look at that. Now I'm going to come up a little bit. See if I can get a little more dimension, 3-dimension to this. It's not completely flat on me. That's going to be too thin. I'll just tear off. But I've got an awful lot there. As long as I can slip it out of the berry and fill it up, that'll work. That's not going to get that top side, but it's going to get a lot more of it than it did. So after a while, you're not going to be able to mess with it very much. All right. So we will leave this for a few hours, and then we'll come back and pull the berries out and throw them away and rinse it off. My attention that with the General Electric brand all-purpose silicone, there's one that works and one that doesn't. This one, the regular all-purpose clear silicone, 100% waterproof, never cracks or strings, lifetime guarantee. This one works. All right, when you add it to the to Dawn or whatever liquid detergent you use. This one, however, which almost looks exactly the same except for it's gold and fancy, when you add it, will not set up. It'll stay sticky and nasty. So steer clear of the weatherproof, 30-minute, rain-ready, mold-free version. They both say they're 100% silicone. Do you see that? They're not. I don't know how they can say they're 100% silicone unless they're 99.999 and then they've added something to make it rain ready, which I'm not sure what it is, but it definitely doesn't have the same reaction with the detergent and the water that you want to make a pretty mold. Okay, I can show you what it looks like if you go with this stuff. Hold on. All right, I kept some of it before I threw it away just to see if I could save it or use it for something, and it never set. Let me show you the difference in a mold, in the berry mold. Hold on. All right, so here's the berry mold. The other one was obviously my my soft fruit. We're not going to be able to do that. And I put it back in the freezer because berries are quite soft to see if I could get my berries out a little easier and not leave behind seeds and stuff. And it did. It worked real well. So I'm going to very carefully pull out these hard berries, which would smush like crazy. And they were smushing when I was trying to pull them out. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to affect the long term. Oh, I see I pushed down too far. One of those is going to have to be filled in. So I'll fill it in from the back. And then, oop! Ah! You know me, throwing stuff around. So I've got a few that are just that way. But most of them I made nice and big so that I can lay them on their side and sink them into the soap. All right, so do you see the difference? It's hard, it's flexible.
With
And all I have to do
berries
is
from
wash this
Vancouver
up.
Island.
So if you have a lovely regional berry or a lovely regional fruit or vegetable or whatever, and you want to make an embed that looks like it, you can use fresh fruits and vegetables. Just, if they're very soft, freeze them beforehand when you're making your impression, and then, you know, carefully remove them so you don't crack your mold. This one is pretty heavy duty. And do not use the 30-minute rain ready version of 100% silicone by GA. It does not set up. No matter what you do, it will not. But this one, click like and subscribe if you've learned something. And keep in mind that this will smell like vinegar. It's just, I don't know why it does. It does. Click like and subscribe if you'd like to continue seeing how to make your own soap making products. You can also use these for bath bombs. I will use them for both. We'll see y'all next time. Bye for now.